Right now we're joined by our second, third, and sixth place finishers, respectively. Our race runner-up was Ryan Blaney. He drives the number 22 Discount Tire Ford. Our third place finisher is Regan Smith. He drives the number 7 Great Clips Chevrolet. And our sixth place finisher, hometown's own Brendan Gaughan. He drives the number 62 South Point Chevrolet. Fine showing by all three. Let's hear first from Ryan. Ryan, second place finish. You were tracking down that 33 car of Austin Dillon there at the end. What was your thoughts, and did you think you were going to get to him there that last couple of laps?
Yeah, unfortunately, going back a few laps later with contact with Eric, that sucked. It kind of just got me really loose down on bottom of 3 and 4, and unfortunately we hit him a little bit. I hate to see him wreck. That was unfortunate, but no, I didn't think we were going to have a shot at it. We didn't get through traffic great. We got through there decent. I think we were fourth with, 15 to go or whatever, and spent a little bit too much time passing the 54 and 7 than I wanted to. I was kind of cautious there, and, I was surprised we actually run him down. I knew with clean air until we got to him that we would be okay, and we got to him sooner than I thought, and got a good run off 4. I think it was coming to the white, and he did what he needed to do, and then stopped my run, and then I slipped a little bit in 1 and 2 on the white flag up top, and couldn't get to his outside. But good run for us. I think it was a good call to come in and put 4 on it and tighten me up some more. I was really loose all day, and we didn't have anything for the 33 all day, and that gave us a shot at it. So good run for us, but hopefully next time.
Okay, we'll hear from our third place finisher. That's Regan Smith. Regan, just talk about your run out there this afternoon.
Yeah, we had a good car. I don't think we're as good as the 22 or the 33, obviously, but felt like at given times us the 62 and the 54 were kind of the next best car, and we had to work hard to get track position all day long. We had that first restart. I don't know what happened up there, but felt like I lost 10 spots there with somebody missed a shift or something, and then we had a rough pit stop on the first pit stop that put us back another 10 spots after we'd gained most of those back. So, we battled hard all day long. Jason Burdett made great calls on the pit box with the adjustments, and we slowly got the car a little bit better, and I think one more adjustment, and I'd have liked to have seen what we could have done, but nonetheless, pleased with where the team's at. Mile and a half's have been a problem for me for the past 2 years, and been kind of our Achilles for this 7 team, and we worked really hard on those during the off season. So pleased to come out of here with a decent day and something to build on.
Thank you, Regan. And Brendan, certainly I know you wanted to get to victory lane here, but you gave it a pretty good effort out there. Congratulations. I know the crowd and the fans were very excited about seeing that 62 car run up front throughout most of the day.
No, we had a shot to win it. That's all you can ask for in the Xfinity Series is you got a shot. It's awesome, and had to restart underneath Austin, and actually got a better restart, and he did what he had to do. He pinned me down really hard, and it pulled me back and lost a little bit. That was my chance to get away, and he kind of snatched it back from me, so I would have been very, very upset if he didn't win this race, because South Point Casino still gets to be in victory lane as long as Austin's there, so we're happy. But, we were just a little too tight all night. Adjustments didn't really affect it too much. We just stayed a little bit too tight the whole deal, and we got wrapped up in that same thing that Regan did off the start, where I don't know what happened, but we had a really rough start of the race and had to do a little damage repair. And then after that, we were pretty quick, moved around the racetrack a lot, and loved racing at Las Vegas. And hopefully the fans were excited when we got to restart on the outside, and then gave them a little something spectacular on the coming to the white flag with me and Chase Elliott. We decided we were. I tried to make him loose, and I did, and then I couldn't get out of the way, so it was my own fault. We had a hell of a spin there, and saved it to come home 6th. So good points day, and in the end, that's what we got to look for. Is we got to start gaining points.
Good deal. We'll take questions now for these three. Reed Spencer starts for us, and then we'll go to Mark, and then to my man here, Tom.
Reed Spencer with NASCAR Wire Service for Ryan. I think it was 2 to go that Austin blocked you up top, then came down and blocked you on the apron. Were you tempted at all to move him for the win after that?
No, I didn't want any more people saying bad things about me after I wrecked Eric. I wasn't going to move Austin. That's for sure. So, he did what he had to do. He stopped my run. I didn't expect him to pull over So, no, I wasn't going to move him to win the race.
Other questions? Looks like Mark has one from Las Vegas.
Mark Anderson, Las Vegas Journal. Brendan, do you feel you're ahead of where you were last year at this point after today?
Absolutely. We actually were just talking about that on the way up here. Shane Wilson and I said that, we came out of here last year with 2 pit road speeding penalties and a pretty rough day. We qualified, what did I qualify? 5th. Qualified top 5, had a top 5 race car and finished just outside of it, which is always a bummer when you don't finish where you're supposed to. But we definitely are way further ahead than we feel last year. Even though we had a rougher start with Daytona and Atlanta not going quite our way, we feel like we're way further ahead. We've had better finishes, and we're going to keep on riding that momentum.
Let's go over here, Tom.
Tom Zaleski, The Spectrum, St. George, Utah. Ryan, at what point before the chase with Eric did you realize you might have had a shot at this? Was it with the tire change, or was it just the general feeling of the car down the stretch?
After we put tires on? Well, I didn't think we had a shot before that. Maybe if we could have got the lead, we might have been able to hold them off. But I think some was tires. We didn't put any gas in it, and that tightened it up. You leave fuel out of it, and we put a rubber in the left rear, and that really brought it to life. And we were really able to drive it hard. So but I think that was the only shot we had at it. I don't think before we came to pit road we were going to drive up there and pass Austin because they were that good all day. A restart would have had to go our way.
Question right here on the front with Jenna, Amy.
Jenna Fryer. Hello. Jenna Fryer, Associated Press. Ryan, you seem to be, I don't know if I want to say beating yourself up, but you are bothered by the thing with Eric Jones, which seemed like just a racing incident. I mean, are you always this hard on yourself?
Yeah, I mean, it's a racing incident, but you never want to see a wrecked race car and you be a part of it. Yeah, I know it's a racing deal, and you just hate to be in that position. And, that's the worst spot to be in, to be pinned down on the bottom and have someone right on your door. And it happens, but I don't like getting into the things with people, and I hate to see a race car torn up. I hate to see that. So I hope he knows I feel bad about it, and, we got to move on eventually. So we'll try to do that before tomorrow.
Any more questions for these three? All right, we'll go with Lee, and we'll end with Chris. Go ahead, Lee.
Lee Spencer, Motorsport.com. Brendan, there was talk in the closing laps that you might have a tire going down. Was there any?
Was? They never told me that.
Other people's radios said that. I was just curious if there was any accuracy. But
well, I could have burned all the rubber off it in turn 4 with 2 to go. I don't know. Nobody ever radioed me that we had a tire going down, and our tires looked great all day. I mean, the only thing they could have said was they probably saw some smoke because I lit it up so hard to save the race car. The old dog still has a few tricks left, and Chase Elliott came up to me afterwards and actually said, "How the hell did I save that?" So maybe that's what they saw, is just so much smoke still coming out of the race car.
Final question, Chris, right there in the middle.
Chris Knight, XFINITY.com. Regan, you told your team post-race that you guys are getting closer to getting a win on a 1.5-mile track. I just wanted to know what you guys need to work on a little bit more to finally get to victory lane.
Well, the car, I felt like the car had the speed in it at the end there. It's just fine-tuning stuff. Maybe if we're a little bit freer at the end. We fought tight just a little bit, and as we got the clean air, we stayed tight today. So it's going to be fine-tuning stuff, but certainly the team's really been doing a nice job with Jason Burdett leading it, and kind of taking the ship the direction he wants to take it. He's been doing a nice job with it, and we're only going to continue to get better. That's the 3rd race he's called on top of the pit box for us, and he's very calm and very collected and deliberate in what he does, and that comes across on the radio. So I'm excited to continue building that relationship and see where it goes this year.
Well, Brendan and Ryan and Regan, thank you very much. Good job out there this afternoon. Good luck at Phoenix.